is going on, everybody? I want to talk a little bit today about the cost of this baby right here. Now, I knew it was going to get expensive before I started, and as I'm doling out the cash, this is one of my last rides before she gets unrestricted, unlocked, gets tuned, and turns into a real bike. But along with all that comes a few dollars, man. Now, there's a couple different ways to go about it. In the past, I have bought bikes that were already modified, already tuned, already had the expensive exhaust, already had all that work done. And I saved a lot of money because people don't want that. It's harder to sell a bike that's already been modified. Let the old children inspire, I guess. Yeah, it's harder to sell a bike that's already been modified because not everybody wants what you did to it, you know. Maybe they don't want a race fit exhaust. Maybe they don't want, you know, all the power in the top end. Maybe they don't want, you know. You understand, you get the point. But my whole life, I've bought used bikes, and like I said, usually ones that were already done up, or stock. I bought stock used bikes. The way I went about it is I would find ones that were already good to go, and then kind of be judgmental with the owner, you know. Like my Z900, I bought off a guy who's he's a grandfather, you know. He seemed super responsible, and that's the type of person I wanted to buy my bike from, you know. Now, you might see all the things I'm doing to my bike, right? Say you see a ZX10 with a full aero exhaust and a tune, and then you meet the owner, you know, and he's just talking about 180 mile an hour wheelies and running from the cops. The value just went down. So you got to be a little bit like judgmental and stuff. Now, since this is truly my first new bike, I've gotten close to new and almost new. I was always just cheap about it, or I downright couldn't afford it. So I wanted my first new bike to be a special one, and I wanted to be one that I was gonna really do up. Now, as not to go crazy or not to worry about it, I made myself a budget. I put away 30 grand. So I had enough money for the bike, which is about 22, and then I gave myself $8,000, and that was to modify this. And I'm talking about kind of sensibly modify it, not go crazy, because all 8,000 couldn't go towards that. A lot of it had to go towards insurance and tags and a couple other things. My vacation this summer, and to finish off my Z900. But doing it this way and having the money put aside, it hurts a little bit less. You know what I mean? I could just say, hey, hold on, can I pay cash for that? And this is gonna be one of my last rides before it gets tuned and all that. I told you that already, but that's definitely something to think about if you're out there bike shopping. This stuff gets expensive, you know. I'm getting a dyno tune and a flash, but along with that, you know, I'm adding parts, and then once I get like some of the performance parts done, then I gotta add on like the comfort kind of parts, you know. I want to get rear sets and a couple different things, you know. Maybe a little piece of protection here or there would be good. But yeah, so, you know, I'm talking a couple thousand there, you know. But it's gonna be a dream bike, and that's what dream bikes are for, right? Alright, I did not want to buy it and then have to save up for each little part and piece. You know, I knew that would be difficult. It would be a little stressful. That's why I borrowed the money to modify it along with the money to buy it. So yeah, you guys tell me what you think. Which route have you gone? I mean, I've talked to people, and a lot of people are buying their first bikes, and they, you know, I say get a used bike, man. Just search around for a good deal and try and find what looks like a sensible owner, you know. You know, that's all you could do. I guess you never know, right? But that's the best you could do, man. But I definitely, I think there's definite advantages to getting your first bike used. No, there's a lot of disadvantages too. It'd be best if you could take somebody with you that knew what they were doing, you know. The police sit right here all the time, so that's good enough for that, right? I got myself a little bit of adrenaline going today. So yeah, I'm gonna tell you guys, well, I'm gonna take it along. I don't think I could record the dyno tuning I'm getting done. I don't think they're down for that. Too bad, you know. It'd be a little free publicity for them and all, but I think they're worried about the legality of it. Even though this is obviously just a track bike, right? So yeah, next Friday, next week, we are gonna have tuned new air filter, driven racing block off plates. We're gonna have what is it, Sprint P08 air filter. we got some MWR velocity stacks, and we're also gonna lose a little bit of weight here and there. I'll probably get that evap system taken out. Then she's getting tuned. First time at this tuner, but I've heard nothing but praise, and boy, I hope it's, you know, my thought is, if it doesn't turn out the way I want, I'm gonna go get it redone, because this is, like I said, this is my dream bike, this baby right here, and I want to make sure it's just the way I want it. But that's gonna be basically year one: tune, exhaust, those couple parts I mentioned, and then I'm gonna do those couple of comfort parts, you know, the rear sets, and I don't know about changing the clip-ons or not. We'll see. I'm kind of happy with these, the way they are. But yeah, follow along. Lots more vids to come, and I have a whole lot more recorded, actually. I was excited to talk about what I'm doing and what's going on this next week, and about getting my bike all done up. Very excited about that, just like, you know, it's like anybody else would. Yeah, come back if you haven't subscribed yet. I'd appreciate it. Lots of videos to come. If you want to start recording your rides, I'll put a link in the description to the Insta360. That's definitely my favorite motovlogging camera. That's the 1RS up there on the handlebars. I got the Ace Pro on my chin right now. I also I do all my editing on CapCut Pro. I know a lot of you guys have used the free version, and I started using it too while I decided on what I was going to use full time. And then I started trying out the Pro features, and I decided the CapCut Pro was exactly the level of stuff I needed. You got the ease of like the free version of CapCut with all of the features, and there's not a lot out there for CapCut Pro for free, but if you sign up with my link, you'll get an extra week for free. So that's about it, man. And peace. I'll talk to y'all later.